How's everybody doing? I hope you all are doing wonderful. I hope you're staying cool. It's going to be another hot one this week, at least here in Ohio. Don't know about wherever you might be, but here in Ohio, it's hot. You could just feel it today. It was just like muggy. It just felt like a weight in the air from the humidity. I think tomorrow's supposed to be even worse, and then I think through the week it's supposed to get a little cooler, but as in a little cooler, it's like just a couple degrees. I think come Friday it's supposed to still be like 90, and with the heat index it's still going to feel like it's in the mid 90s. So not looking forward to working outside a whole lot this week, even though I will have to be. The only thing I've noticed though is since I mowed the grass at most of our locations, our restaurant locations, in the later part of this past week, there's not going to be a whole lot to do when I go to do them this time, because even with the irrigation on, this dry spell we're having right now, and even with the little bit of spotty rain we're getting, it's not enough with the temperature and the humidity to keep the grass growing. So I think some of them might not take quite as long to do, which I'm not going to claim out because it's just too freaking hot out. But it is what it is, right? It won't be another month and a half or so. Come mid-October here in Ohio, we might be bitching about it being too damn cold. That's just Ohio for you. But I still love the state. However, I make jokes and complain about Ohio. I actually enjoy living in Ohio. Because especially, for one thing, weather-wise, we don't have to deal with a lot of stuff most of the other country has to deal with. Out west, I feel for my brother because he lives in Seattle, Washington. And, West Coast, especially you get down in California, they've got mudslides, earthquakes, occasional, monsoon or whatever, like tidal wave. I don't think they very often have hurricanes on the West Coast. But, they still have stuff they have to deal with the ocean. And, of course, the wildfires are crazy out there. Down south, Florida, they deal with the hurricanes. And then of course you go to the northeast, and if we think winters are bad here in Ohio, you get up to Maine and New York, yeah, terrible. So we have it fairly calm here in Ohio. And as far as things to do in Ohio, there's all kinds of stuff to do in Ohio. Here's what I suggest you do. If you're ever bored and you're in Ohio, do what I do. Okay, make sure you got a little spending money on you, so you can just stop, eat, so forth and so on. All right, get your GPS or bring up Google, whatever. GPS, a regular GPS is probably better, because then you don't have to actually put a destination, and you can just bring up the map on a GPS and kind of watch, where the roads go and whatever. And just get out and drive. Maybe look at a map and find some town that's got some weird, funky ass name, and be inquisitive about it. Say, you know what? I wonder how they got that name. Drive and find out. Take back roads. Whenever I use Google, especially when I'm going someplace, I always set my Google Maps to avoid highways. You don't see very much on the highway. It's all the same thing. Whereas if you take state routes, you take back roads, you're more likely to see some unique stuff. And this don't just apply to Ohio. You could probably do this in any state. I'm sure there's probably people in California that have been there, living there all their lives, and they're like, there ain't nothing to do around here. Yeah, we got the ocean, but I see it every day. So that's what I suggest. That's the thing I like to do. I used to do it with my daughter quite often. We would just, on Saturdays, it's always better on Saturdays because more places are open on Saturdays rather than Sundays. But we would just leave early in the morning, maybe grab some breakfast, and then just drive. See what we could find. The one I remember the most was we went to, one day we went down, it's kind of like south central Ohio. There's a town called Coolville. And then within about 5 or 10 minutes of that, there's a town called Frost and a town called Torch. And these were all little towns like, outside of the the sign telling you the town. There wasn't much to them. But it was still a cool little road trip to take. So that's what I like to do. If you ever get bored in Ohio, just get out and explore. But right now, get me from rambling. Let's explore this box right here. I had a little extra money. My last paycheck. So I decided, you know what? I haven't bought one of these boxes in a while. Let's get one. So I went on Amazon and I looked for a Funko mystery box. I can't remember for sure which one this is. I think this might be the 10. It's supposed to have 10 Funko Pops in it. These are most likely just going to be kind of common Funko Pops. There might be maybe a couple of like store exclusives. But for the most part, they'll just be regular Funko Pops. But if you collect or you're starting a collection, this is a great way to do it. Because you're more likely going to get some that you want and that are from franchises or movies, TV shows, video games, whatever, that you really like. And you're going to get some that you don't like that you can turn around and then resell and recoup some of your money. So, this one was actually, I bought it on Amazon. There's different ones you can get on Amazon fulfilled by different stores and different toy places. They all do kind of the same types of boxes. This one is from a company called Aardvark. I believe I've gotten one from them or fulfilled by them once before. So, eager to see what we got. Alright, let's go. Let's just pull out the first one here. I've had this one before. I've already got one of these, so I won't be keeping this. I think I have maybe 2 of these over in inventory right now. From American Psycho, Patrick Bateman. Condition-wise, a little bit of scuff right there. That could probably be cleaned off. Just like shelf wear and stuff. A lot of that might be able to be cleaned off a little bit with like an alcohol pad. Overall, it's in good condition. But yeah, Patrick Bateman, American Psycho. Next, we've got Zartan from G.I. Joe. I do believe I have this one somewhere. I'm pretty sure I have this. I'm not exactly sure where it's at, though. I thought it was up over there. I don't see it right now. I must have moved it. I'll have to look around and double check. I'm pretty sure I have this one, but I'm not. Oh wait, maybe it's okay. Yeah, it's over there. I moved it over there. Yeah, so I'll be getting rid of this one too. So if you're a fan of G.I. Joe, here we go, Zartan. All of these pops, ones I do list. It might be another week or so before I actually list them on my Mercari, but they'll be on my Mercari, which is my username on there is JRYMMAN. So, all right, hey, this is it's hot up here. It's already hot up here. Damn humidity! It all like raises to this room. I've even been keeping the door open to try to keep it cooler in here. Right, this is obviously a newer one. This is from the new Space Jam, a new Legacy. This is Dom. I probably won't keep this one. I was not real impressed with. I mean, I like the obviously the cartoon characters and stuff, and the mismatch of all the different characters in there. But overall, I wasn't as impressed with that Space Jam movie as I was the original one. It's just me. Just the overall story and so forth. Alright, next. Oh, this one's cool. I'll be keeping this one because I don't think I have this. I don't remember ever getting one in a red box like this. This is like a samurai version of Robin. That's kind of cool. It's got like a Japanese like glyphs. I guess that's what you'd call them, right? Glyphs, or I mean, obviously they're letters, or parts of words. I forget exactly how Japanese is, whether each one of these things corresponds to a letter, or whether it corresponds to like a sound in their language. But I'll be keeping that one. I do like DC, and that's a pretty cool looking pop. Yeah. So we'll put that one. We'll just sit over here for now. All right. So it feels like we got. So that was 4. So yeah. So we got. All right. Next we have. Man, it's hot up here. Damn. Scorpion. And this looks like it might be from the new. Yeah, because I don't have. I've got a Scorpion over there, but it's from like the original like video game, Mortal Kombat. I think this is from the new Mortal Kombat movie. That I will, as soon as it comes out. I don't think it's out on Blu-ray yet. I'll have to look. I'll definitely be getting it on Blu-ray because I actually watched it on HBO Max. I'm very impressed with it. Yeah, that's a cool pop. I'll be keeping that one. I always liked the Mortal Kombat games. I'll admit I wasn't very good at it though. Alright, next we have one from Disney. This is from Pinocchio. We have the Blue Fairy. It's been a long time since I've seen Pinocchio. I don't actually remember that character. I'm assuming that's the fairy that actually turned him into a real boy, but yeah, it's been like probably 30 years since I watched Pinocchio. I might keep this one for a little while just because it's Disney, but I might eventually end up. That might be one of those ones that it depends on what its value is. I mean, if it's got some decent value, I might hold on to it for a while. If it isn't, if it's just like a $6 or $7, $8 pop, I might go ahead and get rid of it. All right, next we have from Blade Runner. We have Roy Batty. I'm not real sure. I don't see a. It looks like it's got a date printed on the bottom of it, but it's in the glare. It's too hard to read. I'm not sure if that's from the original Blade Runner or the remake. But hey, I'll probably hold on to that one too. I like the Blade Runner movies. Next. Oh, I'll definitely be keeping this one. Cool. Bret Michaels. Frontman for Poison. The back of it. Yeah, I have a lot of music pops, but I do not have Bret Michaels. He was actually in concert around here just this past week. I didn't go to that. I know one of the store manager in our Sydney location, she actually went to it, said it was really good. I did go see Uncle Kracker in concert, though. That was a good concert. Alright, so far I'm keeping 5. So let's see these last 2. Oh, man, I'll probably be keeping this one too. We got Evel Knievel. Man, that takes me back to my childhood. I remember, seeing some of his stunts on TV when I was little. That would have been in the mid 70s. I believe that's like when he was starting. And last but not least, we've got, man, this takes me back to my childhood too. We got Alfred E. Newman from Mad Magazine. Of course, that was that's how I looked on the magazine all the time. I've always wondered if this was like based on like a real person. Like maybe like the editor of the magazine or something, maybe like his son or something like that. I don't know. Yeah, but I'll be keeping that one too. So I think what I'll actually do, because I want to try, whenever I get one of these boxes, I always try to keep, maybe like keep half of what's in the box and then sell the other ones. Like I said, to recoup some of my money. So since I'm going to keep those for sure, we'll put the Blade Runner and the Disney Blue Fairy from Pinocchio into the sell box. I would look up value of these, but my phone is currently charging, so I'm not going to try to go down and get it. But I mean, I would guess that most of them are probably right around the $10 mark, somewhere in there. Possibility they might be worth more. Maybe that Robin being in a special box might have some extra value. I'll have to look them up and find out. Man, it's hot up here. As you can tell, look at me. It's freaking hot. I still haven't got a damn fan. I should probably do that before I go back downstairs. Alright, but hey, that's it. That was, like I said, if you're a collector, or if you're just starting a collection, or if you just want to try your hand at like a Funko Pop mystery box that's not real expensive. I believe this was right around $50, somewhere in there. It's a good way to go. Just go on Amazon, look for 10 Funko Pop mystery box, and it'll bring up any like third party like toy stores or whatever that do them through Amazon. It'll bring them up, and get yourself one. Even if you get it and you don't like any of the pops, chances are you can then resell the pops and make what you paid back. Chances are, though, you'll at least find a couple that you maybe don't have and that you want to keep. That's it. Everybody, take it easy. As always, stay safe and stay healthy. Look out for yourself and those around you. All do our part. And until the next time, just your average schmo. See ya.